gentlemen, this is Tim Day, and I'm joined with
Teezus. How you all doing out there?
And you guys are watching the Lyrical Coffeehouse. Inside Vibes on none other than WBGR. Now, Teezus, what you got going on? This guy right here, well-known comedian, he's making some stuff happen.
Making things happen. Just getting back into the groove of things. Things are opening back up. I hope they stay open, with safety, of course. I've been doing it. We've been working on some things through COVID, which we'll be talking about along in the show. The Lyrical Coffeehouse Inside Vibes Comedy Edition, which I'm the host of that. And,
yes.
You know, a whole lot of other things in the works coming up. Then we open it back up.
So, real quickly, so you actually, I thought you did something, you went to the Dave Chappelle review. What was that?
Oh yeah, that was Sunday. Dave Chappelle had a special screening for his documentary.
How was it?
So it was good. It was my first time in the Kennedy Center, so I'll be selling that out soon.
Oh, my man.
I'm manifesting it.
We're speaking it.
I'll be, selling that out soon. But yeah, it was interesting to be there amongst people of influence, I guess you call them, or some might say of importance. But yeah, it was good. I can't wait for it to come out and for the people to see it. It's definitely something that you don't want to miss out on.
That's right. And we just launched WBGR. We're doing a lot of stuff right now, but as far as Lyrical Coffeehouse, we just launched Lyrical Coffeehouse Nigeria.
Yes.
We did our first concert this past week in Nigeria. Had an artist that we debuted. We did a remote concert. So look forward to some more international shows as well as local shows coming up for Lyrical Coffeehouse. But while we're on the subject of Lyrical Coffeehouse, we're going to go ahead and get started with a new one from Lionel and Leslie, I Am. And on the other side of the commercial break, we're going to actually have spoken word by none other than Ursela Camille, Gibbs, and a whole lot of other artists from all over the world.
King of glory, Prince of peace, Lord of lords, Jehovah Nissi, El Shaddai, oh, Adonai. I call you Father and a friend of mine. And when I call you, I know you hear me. And you answer, always on time.
Call me Ursela Camille. I was fin first. Had to break the curse. Then secure the purse. Now I'm giving God glory as I bring this verse. This ain't no 17 works of the flesh you get. It's like 9 fruit of the Spirit. I hope you hear it. Through the precious blood of Jesus, I've been redeemed. From the hand of Satan, no longer lay done. You want my testimony? Oh, you want to know me? Well, I came up out the pit. God's hand is all up on me. I don't rough them snakes. I tread on them. See a wolf in sheep's clothing? Eyes locked straight dead on them. Rebuke. Time out for cute. Gotta look at the devil like aim and shoot. Time to put on the whole believer suit. Ephesians 6:10 through 18. Now there's your proof. Where's my soldiers? Are you ready for war? This ain't no game to be played. These are principalities, boy. Some got a split tongue and 2 faces. Simultaneously, you can't run no 2 races. Press towards the mark for the higher calling. Soul salvation. Now that's true balling. I am that I am. Gave me this gift. I gotta keep it holy, so the spirit is not quenched. I'm yours truly.
This
Ursela
gravitational
Camille.
distinct position has influenced an intended division. Isolation and segregation are subjected to its mere retention. Truth hidden in plain sight. Lies filling our minds with anxiety as it refines. Steady walking blind, living life casually, without any regards of His Majesty. Left reality of peace to accept the fallacy of grief, though objectively should be to overcome malice deceit. Driven in circles, spiraling as deep as the core centerfold, to behold comfort and relief. Living as if shockproof, you nothing more than bait. Dragging along as if you safe, nothing more than dust in the wind taking up space. Living lukewarm, giving God distaste, being spewed from His face, yet you wonder why things are still out of place. Trust in Christ, your focus less on the place, having peace, preserving presently in praise. Knowing true prosperity, having clarity clearly coded as a canvas. Approach and demanded, placed on rock while standing, firmly branded, prospering properly, following God's commandments.
Well, hello. I go by the name of Net Gibbs, and I have a mini poem entitled Fight for It. And it's basically saying to fight for whatever belongs to you. So here we go. Fight for it. Fight for whatever belongs to you. Fight for your freedom and peace of mind. Fight for your career. Fight to stay on your grind. Fight for your family time after time. Fight for it. Fight for whatever belongs to you. Fight for your children. Fight for your financial wealth. Fight for your prayer life. Fight for your spirituality and your health. Fight for your confidence. Fight for your abundance, because that is yours. Fight for every relationship rightfully yours. Fight for your joy, for that is your strength. Fight for everything for you that you know is meant. Fight for all your peace. Fight for seeing and being the best you. Oh, don't forget to fight the enemy if you have to. Everything, every purpose, everything for you. You won't always have it easy, but just know fighting for it is what you will have to do. Listen, fight for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing DJ Afraid and my homeboy, Limo.
Say you rescue the boy. Say you love you to pump at the boy. And if I'm poor anytime, you to lift me up, you to protect the boy. Say you rescue the boy. Say you love you to pump at the boy. And if I'm poor anytime, you to lift me up, you to protect the boy.
Your type of love, you the shock person. If not, what time you go drum person? No, yeah. It is so good and it's so real and it's so free, yeah. Your type of love, you the shock person. If not, what time you go drum person? No, yeah. It is so good and it's so real and it's for free, yeah. I know I don't deserve it. Your love is overwhelming. it's a vibe, so your love it was brand new. I know I don't deserve it. Your love is overwhelming, no. And it's a vibe, it's your love it was brand new. Forgive my shortcomings, you know I hate these shortcomings, oh. I don't know why I do things I hate, though. Forgive my shortcomings, you know I hate these shortcomings, oh. Cause the things I wanna do, I don't do them. I'm a mess, I don't know why you love me. I break your heart, but see the way that you love me. I know, no, it's not undo way you love me. So I break your heart, but see the way that you love me. I know I don't deserve it. Your love is overwhelming, no. And it's a vibe, so your love it was brand new. I know I don't deserve it. Your love is overwhelming, no. And it's a vibe, it's your love it was brand new. So I said, do, okay, do. I thank you and I bless you for your love, na. So I said, do, okay, do. I thank you and I bless you for your love, oh.
So you rescued the boy. So your love with the bump on the boy.
And your bumper.
And if I fall anytime, you to lift me up, you to protect the boy.
Oh, na.
So you rescued the boy.
And you
So
rescue.
your love with the bump on the boy.
Yes, you bumper.
And if I fall anytime, you to lift me up, you to protect the boy.
I'm a mess, I don't know why you love me. I break your heart, but see the way that you love me. I know, no, it's not undo way you love me. So I break your heart, but see the way that you love me. I know I don't deserve it. Your love is overwhelming, no. And it's a vibe, so your love it was brand new. I know I don't deserve it. Your love is overwhelming, no. And it's a vibe, it's your love it was brand new. So I said, do, okay, do. I thank you and I bless you for your love, oh. So I said, do, okay, do. I thank you and I bless you for your love, oh.
Yes, sir. You already know. Worldwide. DJ Afro and Limo Blaze. It's that Jesus music. God loves you. Never forget that.
Mix Wonders Magic.
I was running with the set, yeah. Running with the set, yeah. We don't never flex, we just rep, hear me? No. What did you expect? I don't need respect, I'm the threat. Tell them I'm so free, I got no chains on me. I'm so free, I got no chains on me. Nappy head, no shame on me. I'm so free, I got no chains on me. I'm so free, I got no chains on me. I'm so free, I got no chains on me. I'm so free, I got no chains on me. I'm so free, I got no trip running through the right back where I started with it. I've been up since college with it. They hit the club, I hit religion. Jesus, I'll admit it. I just give them living raps. You just give them Insta snaps. Do we need another post? You insecure, you do the most.
On my side, we revive God through the Wi-Fi. T'Challa pot that never colonized, round the high fives for the top God made us dangerous. Aimed to bust flame with us, every idol bring to us gangs of us. Trained to trust a name that's blood stained on us, Christ gained on us.
I was running with the say, yeah. Running through a tray, yeah. Real flex, we invest, hear me, yeah. This is what you get, yeah. I don't need respect, I'm the threat. Tell them I'm so free, I got no chains on me. I'm so free, I got no chains on me. Nappy head, no shame on me. I'm so free, I got no chains on me. I'm so free, I got no chains. Look at my neck, boy, no chains. No shame. Rapper. Yeah, come get your opinion, it don't matter. Money or the faith, I chose a ladder. Ooh, I can see I'm trying to keep us on the outside now. We pull up and walk through
blower, really drug addicts with a studio. You gotta pop pills on the usual, then that paradise ain't really cool to yo. If your world is really that flame, then why you always high trying to escape? Grand flexing, that's too fake. And them money phones, really money loans, and that real life is you coming home. Empty house in the heart of stone. Bad chick, super savage, cause for a bigger bag, she moving on. Oh yeah, you making moves, but these folks don't really love you. Industry only love dudes that they can use, don't get confused. Interviews that don't tiptoe, go and take them my info. His glory, that's simple. Riding around with that tempo. That's liberal, that's conservative, that's charismatic and reformed too. My wife happy and Jesus love me, ain't nothing left to conform to.
Now joined once again by my man Teezus, Mr. Funny Man himself.
We still here. We still here. We still rolling.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you also saw an amazing product. I will say amazing. Lyrical Coffeehouse coffee. Listen, if you drink coffee, you need to have Lyrical Coffeehouse coffee
All in your cup.
in your cup.
All in your cup.
You can order it today, ladies and gentlemen. Go to lyricalcoffeehouse.com or go to lyricalcoffeehouse.store. But you need to order your cup today.
And you could get a mug to go with it.
And get a mug.
And t-shirt.
And t-shirt.
While watching the Lyrical Coffee House.
You got it. You got it.
Hey, it's a no-brainer. Make it a Lyrical Coffee House tonight.
We should do that. We should do that. Now, as we got this show going on, so we have this young man that is a funny man himself. This guy hails from the metropolis of Elkridge, Maryland. Some of y'all never even heard of Elkridge, Maryland. He's from the metropolis of Elkridge, Maryland. He was actually one of the featured artists on the up-and-coming show, The Lyrical Coffeehouse, Inside the Vault.
And he killed it.
He killed it.
He's actually one of my favorite comedians.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
And we worked together lately. And hopefully we're going to be working
you
together.
just did a show this past weekend, right?
Yeah, man.
How'd it go?
Well, I'm going to talk about that when he come on here. That's going to be our time to talk about it.
So,
but it went great, man. I actually love the whole event, how they had it set up and everything, man. Great person.
Man, he put Ellicott City on the map.
Yeah, I didn't even know Ellicott City was a real exit. But it's my first time there.
It's like a one traffic, like downtown, like one traffic, like literally one traffic.
It was a whole bunch of lights lit up everywhere, but it was nice, man. Remind me of like Nashville.
Yes.
Yeah, so I liked it. Hopefully they'll have me back there.
I heard you stole the show. I heard. That's what I heard, man. That's what I heard.
I ain't steal nothing. It was just a great show. All over, man. They had it set up real nice, man. It was perfect, man. It's one of them events. They have it set up to one of them events that's like a memorable event type thing. Nice. So, shout out to Ellicott.
So, next up, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see a premiere of the comedian himself, Chris Lawrence, engineer.
Coming to you from a secret location in Baltimore, Maryland, Tim Day presents the livest clean comedy show on the planet. It's the Lyrical Coffeehouse, Inside Vibes, Inside the Vault, starring Chris Lawrence, Stacey Carter, Dave Carter, and Laughing Lenny. Musical performances by Body of Evidence and Plus Day. I am the voice, Dave Finn, the crowd controller. And now, your host of the Lyrical Coffeehouse. Give it up for Teezus!
Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Make some noise, make some noise! Yes, Lyrical Coffeehouse. We doing this thing for you all here and you all with your families watching. Thanks for joining in. This is the Lyrical Coffeehouse. I'll be your host for tonight. My name is Thomas Terrell, better known as Teezus. How y'all doing out there? Yeah! Y'all ready to laugh tonight? Say yeah! This next comedian coming all the way from Howard County, Maryland, that is. Give it up for Chris Lawrence. Yeah!
Thank you.
My name is Chris Lawrence. I'm from Howard County, Maryland. I'd say I'm from Elk Ridge, but no one knows where that is. I've been doing comedy since first time I hit the stage was 2001, so good math, 19 years. No, I have not always been doing clean comedy. I started doing clean comedy probably 6 years ago. Yeah. What made me want to do clean was the fact that just when I would say a curse word, it would always be almost like just saying or the, just filling the space. So you didn't need to have the curse words at all in my comedy. So I just decided, just consciously just stop using curse words, and boom, there you have my mediocre comedy now. So there you go. I'm Chris Lawrence, and I'm bringing inspiration to you.
Welcome back to the Lyrical Coffeehouse. This is my favorite part of the show, where I get to talk to my comedy friends. And I like to introduce you all to my brother, my comedy brother, Chris Lawrence.
Hey man, good to have you.
What's going on, Chris?
Cheers.
Oh,
to
cheers.
this awesome coffee that Tim poured for us here. Very exciting.
That's very clear.
Yeah.
That's very
it's very clear and very cold. It's great. Actually, it's probably very robust coffee, everybody.
Man, here with you, man. Tim was trying to talk all about it. I said, no, I won't wait till Chris get in here. I don't want him to steal his shine.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
Man,
a whole lot of shine.
All the way from...
Well, I mean, originally from New York State. Actually, I grew up an hour north of New York City in Orange County, New York. Our claim to fame is the Orange County Choppers, which everyone always assumed was built in California. And then I left and then moved to Virginia for 4 years for college, and then Vermont, and then lived in Maryland, Elk Ridge, Maryland, and the People's Republic of Howard County for 16 years. That's where I am. And now you got the whole story right there. There you go. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Did you have a chopper while you was in Orange County?
No. Actually, I've only ridden a motorcycle one time in my life, and I was riding on the back, and I was terrified. And no, I've never ridden a motorcycle since. Those things are all power to the people that can ride those things. I don't look cool riding that, but I don't look cool doing anything. But yeah.
How long you been in the comedy game?
You know what, man? First time I did comedy, I did it my freshman year of college, 2001. It was a talent show. And I got up, I was like, I can do comedy. I get up, and man, I was terrible. And it was to the point where I was 10 minutes into a set. And I'm like, people clapped. And I was like, I'm not done yet. And you could hear, I actually used to have the tape of this, and this woman just goes, oh, come on. So then I didn't do well. The next year I actually did something crazy. I wrote jokes, and I practiced them, and then I got up, did 5 minutes, and I won. And then I thought, like, after that, I was like on top of the world. Like, this is what I'm going to do. And I opened for a bunch of the comics that came, like national touring comics that come to the college. And I did that, and then after college, I just stopped. And because I just thought, okay, well, in college, you're funny. Outside, in the real world, you're not funny. And then I did some shows here and there, like open mics and stuff around D.C. Shout out to Ralph Cooper at RFD.
Oh, yeah.
R.I.P.
I miss R.
So I did that off and on. And then it wasn't until about 2013... 2014 actually is when I decided I was going to go and do comedy, like just really go into it, because I had hobbies here and there, but I always came back to comedy. And without bringing down the crowd, my father passed away very early on in 2013. He was very young, and I just thought to myself, like, I wanted to pursue my passion while I still got time, and show my kids, like, you can pursue your passions and still do your thing. And that's what I did. So I've been doing comedy consistently since 2014, and I've had a lot of great opportunities, worked with a lot of great people, you, the coffee seller Tim. I've worked with great comics, all Coy, shout out to Coy, and Comic Genius, and it's just been a wonderful experience.
You actually just won the Comic Genius season 1. Was it season 1?
Yeah, it was season 1, and that's why I dropped Coy's name. He actually bribed me to mention the show. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Comic Genius is a really cool thing that they came up with on, during COVID. And people have gotten really creative during COVID. But yeah, he came up with this idea And it's great. It's a 3-round game show. First round is doing a set. Second round is improvising a little bit, and the third one is answering some trivia about comedians. And I won the first round, and then I got to the finals. And I gotta say, man, he's got some great talent judging the show. He's got some great people. So
Comedians all over the world will be tested by their stand-up routine.
To the crosswalk, you know where you got to hit the button? He looks me up and down. He's like, you know what? You should lose some. And he hits the button and goes, wait.
You are a joker. You understand me? You got my style.
I really like your transitions. I'll give you that big 4 right there too.
Improv skills.
Do not want to end up like
and their comedic intellect.
This stand-up comic was in the hit TV series Living Single.
And Alan, you should know this one too. Use the point for putting up Queen Latifah.
You guys are really, really good tonight.
What y'all? We all agree.
You're gonna be a stand-up. Don't give me no water cooler jokes. You can give me rapid fire jokes, but they better be jokes that the secretary can't tell. They earn that.
I did a few Zoom shows. I like it because you don't have to get all the way dressed. That's the best part about it. But I did a few shows. It was awkward, but it taught me like to just wait. It taught me to slow my rhythm down.
Yes.
To be honest, because they're laughing late, and you like, all right, I can't go on to the next joke because, you know, it's a delay, and you trying to see who laughing on this.
And you're like looking at like the icons, and you also discover which one of your friends in comedy has like terrible internet too. You discover pretty quickly who's not paying their internet bills, or who's like daisy chaining like Cricket Wireless to your Wi-Fi. It's somebody. Can we get some WD-40 in here, please? I gotta stop moving around in the chair. That's the problem. You know what? I think the chairs need to have some Lyrical Coffeehouse coffee. So they can wake up. Yeah, man. I mean, what have you had a show like do private events or anything like that?
Private events. The craziest thing I did was performed at a funeral repast.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
Yeah. I killed it. No pun intended. No pun intended. Not the person, but the show. I guess people just need that laughter.
It's
just
very
like
cathartic.
It weirded me out because I'm like, this is not a place, you know, for joking. But I was like, well, I got paid to do a job, so I'm here to do it, you know. But
they obviously knew what they were doing.
I really had to ease my way inside the situation. I was like,
Yeah, I mean, I've never had that. I've had a comedy show I got booked on at a country club for a bunch of investment bankers, and you can bet that like I made a bunch of investment banker jokes, and I realized after the fact that I could have asked for a lot more money for that show, but I didn't. But anyway, a funeral repast, yeah, you definitely got me on that.
Oh, another one is a jail. So I went with a church. They wanted to do missionary work.
Oh yeah.
So they figured, hey, let's take a Christian comedian with us. But when I get there, they like, you know, you got to remove your belt and things. And I was like, it was like a weird situation. You don't want your pants falling in jail.
Yeah.
So I was worried about a whole lot of things. But we're going to get back into talking, but we're going to take a quick break real quick. And we got a video from Lecrae.
Hoovy and Lecrae.
Hoovy and Lecrae.
Yeah.
Hoovy.
You can't keep going at a rate like this, running from your life when you're meant to live. Gotta keep on breathing, yeah. There's too many reasons. No, you can't keep going at a rate like this, burying the past, not to deal with it. Feeling so defeated, yeah. There's too many reasons to keep on.
Lost my granddad in 07, still trying to cope to this day. I was wondering if he went to heaven, yeah, there ain't nothing I could change. I spent late nights, I was scared to die, I ain't wanna see the grave. I was playing games with my heartbeat instead of slowing down just to pray. You've been reaching for the hand you thought you never grab, but Jesus brings the hope you thought you never have. Yeah, tired of living in a nightmare, Lord, I just wanna hear you. Run around this same circle, don't make me feel brand new. You gotta know, it ain't over cause you gotta handle hold. Let his peace come rushing through your soul. Too many reasons for you just to let go. There's hope.
You can't keep going at a rate like this, running from your life when you're meant to live. Gotta keep on breathing, yeah. There's too many reasons. No, you can't keep going at a rate like this, burying the past, not to deal with it. Feeling so defeated, yeah. There's too many reasons to keep on breathing.
PJ, we lost C-Dub and lost Lil J to these streets, bruh. Got family members on lockdown, I still pray to God to release them. Put my hope in the Father, all these problems just pushing me harder. When I feel like I'm ready to fall out, hit my knees and start crying my heart out. Yeah, shootouts on the corner, daddy got corona trauma singing us to sleep. Yeah, God ain't raised a quitter, this is not the end and we will never be defeated. No, you don't have to fight these battles on your own. God is in control, you gotta know. It ain't over cause you gotta handle hold. Let his peace come rushing through your soul. Too many reasons for you just to let go. There's hope.
You can't keep going at a rate like this, running for your life when you're meant to live. Gotta keep on breathing, yeah. There's too many reasons. No, you can't keep going at a rate like this, burying the past, not to deal with it. Feeling so defeated, yeah. There's so many reasons to keep on breathing. Keep on breathing. To keep on breathing. Keep on breathing.
Mind you. Hey. Yeah, mind you. God bless my trip. Hold up. God is my trip. God is my trip. God is my trip. Yeah. God is my trip. God is my trip. God is my trip. Yeah. God is my trip. God is my trip. God is my trip. Yeah. God is my trip. God is my trip. Dripping His glory all over me. Wow. Dripping His glory all over me. Whoa. All this dripping on me, baby. Dripping on me, baby. Dripping His glory all over me. Dripping His glory all over me. Look at my trip, wet like a lift. Glory to God, check on my list. Giving them praise, flicking my wrist. Come running over, I'm taking a sip. I'm running it out, you running your lip. Been walking it down, you hoe and I trip. They don't stand a chance, I can't even sit. With all this glory on me. Lighten up ain't that deep. Lord, let it fall on me. Feel I'm on my knees. What is on me ain't cheap. Got it from God for free. Money don't grow on trees. But I'm worth every seed. Putting my feet, this my seeds. God is my truth. God is my truth. God is my truth. Yeah. God is my truth. God is my truth. God is my truth. Yeah. God is my truth. God is my truth. God is my truth. Yeah. God is my truth. God is my truth. Dripping His glory all over me. Wow. Dripping His glory all over me. Whoa. All this dripping on me, baby. Dripping His glory all over me. Dripping His glory all over me. I'm just dripping in the overflow. Took the high road and overdose. Don't know why I'm someone He chose. Just accepting what He called my role. Now I ain't worried about who doubted me. Anybody looking down on me. The type of people keep around me. All them dripping on me. I done been through things I don't regret. They did things I thought I can't forget. This anointing on me dripping wet. Put some respect on my favor. I'm just birthing with a label. God is my truth. God is my truth. God is my truth. Yeah. God is my truth. God is my
nitro, got a nitro, yeah. Got a nitro, got a nitro, got a nitro, yeah. God is my, yeah. God bless my trip, yeah. Giving it glory all over me. Yeah, all that dripping on me, baby. Yeah, my drip, yeah. Yeah, God is my drip.
We're back. I'm Teezus, joined by my guest, none other than Chris
Lawrence. What's up,
Lawrence?
Guys? Lawrence. Yes, I'm here. We're back, and yeah, we look. The bag made its way over here. Let's just take a sniff of this. By the way, this has become the Lyrical Coffeehouse coffee selling hour. Oh man, look! It's even got. Look at this, guys. Individual.
It's packaged
packets. Look at this. And I think this you can actually just pour it right from the bag into your cup. I heard if you just, just inhale this, it's just as good.
It'll wake you up.
Yeah, it'll wake you up.
Wake you
just
up.
Inhale it. You'll be great. You'll be great the rest of the day. Anyway, yeah, man. So yeah, by the way, I have been watching you and Tim do this for the past couple of months, and you are a good host, I must say.
Yeah, hosting is something that I'm trying to really. I don't like to use the word trying because either you're doing something or you're not doing it. That's what I was taught. So I've been working on becoming, better. But like you say, in comedy clubs, as you was mentioning, like you'll like the word. So I want to work in like the more the creditable, comedy clubs, because we all do stuff at venues, which the crowds be way bigger than at the comedy club. But just to build that resume. Because you do the mega churches, it's like, all right, well, can you do this? Can you do this? So I just want to be known as that comedian. Like, I look up to Michael Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I look up to Michael Jr. because I think he's a, mega star of, I guess, Christian comedy. But, the clean comedy thing, I just love it. Like, I just feel more comfortable when, like you say, with the cussing, I felt like I was forcing myself to be something that I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And it's just in comedy, you can just be who you are.
Well, yeah, I mean, the interesting thing, too, is it's like, and this is a conversation that I had with Brian Regan was, I said, hey, I know you do stuff in, TV shows where you're cursing and whatnot. I was like, did your fans have a problem with it because you're work clean? He's like, you know what, man? He's like, I work clean because it's harder to do. But I don't have a problem with people doing, comedy one way or another. All comedy to me, everyone has their thing. This is my thing, me writing clean. But, honestly, dude, to me, it's just, don't label. Yeah, it's clean, just be out there. And it's just
comedian.
Just be a comedian. Just be funny and just happen to be clean, right? And it's just, the way I looked at it, too, was, and this is, an old-style thinking, was, if I ever got that call one day from, a late-night show that was, hey, we'd like you to perform on our show. Well, I don't have to change anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's I don't have to modify anything. I don't have to do anything. It's the same thing. Not that I'll ever get on, because I've heard from friends that have tried out on America's Got Talent. Mm-hmm. You get 30 seconds with a producer or whatever. You get be funny. But you don't have to change your material because.
Yeah,
you're already ready for TV, but that's also old style thinking. The whole idea of getting on a talk show now and blowing up after being on a late night show, those days are gone because of just the way everything.
Yeah, I think the days of TV is really gone because everything's internet. You can build your own platform, and that's what a lot of people been doing. That's one thing I learned through this COVID thing. You can build your own platform. You get what I'm saying?
You got your podcast.
Yeah. I got my podcast, Talking with the Terrells, and actually, the beginning of this year, we were in the top 100 of all podcasts, and I was just like, wow, just to be doing this and get the right equipment for it. So, I want to venture out to other things, eventually, writing movies, and we all want to do something that's fulfilling to us, because having a bunch of money is not fulfilling to me. It's just I want to feel like I left my stamp on this comedy game or on this earth in general.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that's just what I'm chasing. But just meet with different people, not being cliquish, being open-minded, not being in a box, not just working with the Christian comedians work together. Funny is funny to me. You know what I'm saying? Funny is universal. And you know, in comedy they say, "Oh well, you can do the black room, can you do the white room?" And I'm like, funny is funny. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the other thing is too, like, never be intimidated by any opportunity. Take it, and just run with it. What happens, man? I mean, like the first time I did a lyrical show for Tim, like I was on the show with 2 other comics, and one of them, I will remain nameless, did not do well, and I was terrified because I looked up to this person, and I was like, I'm gonna bomb. I'm gonna bomb. And I got up there and I did very well. At least I think so. For those of you at the Hilton at the Holiday Inn in Columbia, Maryland, you write into Tim and tell him whether or not I was funny 5 years ago, please. Anyway, but man. I mean, I'm just pumped up. I've got, like I said, the festival's coming up in October, and we've got some other things. I'm working with that group, The Constituents, doing political comedy.
Yeah.
I played Bernie Sanders. September 22nd, mark your calendars, Union Stage, Moral Combat, and I'll be either playing Bernie Sanders or another politician to be named later. Yeah.
We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to the Black Wall Street. We are going to cure the wealth gap on this platform. You can't have social justice without economic justice. There's no way to build wealth if we aren't recirculating our dollars, if we aren't creating institutions that we own and then supporting those institutions. We need to build this community one person at a time by recirculating our dollars, investing and building wealth. Join the Black Wall Street. Black Cash Matters.
Black car, black rose, more black CEOs.
Ever wonder where the capital A in Chick-fil-A came from? It started with grade A, top quality chicken. But we believed everything, not just the food, should be grade A. A is for all the little things we do to bring you our best every day.
To me, the A in Chick-fil-A is a smile. I want to give the guests a little encouragement, maybe just a little joke that makes them laugh when they come through the drive-thru. We can stay 6 feet apart and have the best air high five.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is Tim Day, and we're joined by
Teezus.
And me, Chris Lawrence. Hey, guys.
And welcome back again to the Lyrical Coffeehouse Inside Vibes here on WBGR. Now, guys, great job. As always, now you guys really helped us with this comedy special that's coming out, so guys, stay tuned. We have a sneak peek. Actually, you guys saw a sneak peek a little bit earlier, but just stay tuned. We're going to have more coming out with the Lyrical Coffeehouse Inside the Vault. Now, let's talk about that right quick. So how was your experience? Just give us a little synopsis of what happened inside the vault.
Well, dude, I mean, I gotta tell you, I think that you put on some great shows. And just when I walked into that room the first time and I saw this bank vault, I'm just going, all right, so this.
Now, was there any money in the vault?
No, there was no money in the vault.
You take it out, man.
Nah, it was money in the vault. We worth millions if you want to book me on Chris.
Yeah, exactly. Look, you get 2 of us for $1 million. That's a
package deal.
No, actually, it was one of those exploding die packs. You paid me, and I walked out and it exploded. And I was like, "This is a ripoff." No, it was great, man. I mean, the production crew, and of course you had L-Dub on the Wheels of Steel, and
we had DK.
And you had DK, and it was a good time. And Teezus hosted. We had some great comics that I had not met before that were out there, and I had fun. It was my first time really doing a TV production that I had no idea.
Of many.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, it was that. But dude, it's sitting. It is a process, but it is a fruitful process, and I'm excited to see what happens.
Now, who else? I know who was on the show, but who else did we have on the show?
We had Laughing Lenny.
Who's Laughing Lenny? Let's bring it up to everybody. He's huge, but some folks don't realize how huge he is.
Laughing Lenny from Bad Boys of Comedy. He's done everything Comic View. His resume goes beyond words.
Def Comedy Jam. He even did a comedy show on, what's the aircraft carrier in Manhattan?
Oh yeah.
The Enterprise.
Yeah, he did a comedy show on the USS Enterprise.
Yeah, you had the producer of that show.
I did.
Yeah.
I had the producer of that show.
Oh, well, you said tell him about the show, and they're like, don't tell him about the show.
You're talking too much.
Don't tell him about the show.
We had some legends in the audience.
Oh yeah, we had some
legends in
legends.
the audience.
We also had, Stacey Carver is one of my favorites.
Stacey Carver from Baltimore. Shout out to Stacey. We also had Miss Chocolate herself.
We had Kim Vaughn. We had Small Fire. The list goes on and on and on. But
we had Don Womack was there. My partner in Elegant Silly Comedy, Mike Quinlan, was there. You had Mike on that.
Alabama
was
did
there.
a cameo.
Man, it was just crazy to see a bunch of people with masks in the vault, just walking around freely, and I was like, oh. Yeah, the police will be in here any minute.
Well, I made that, well, I don't want to give away the joke I made at Teezus' expense about the suit he was wearing during that filming.
I was going to play it.
I'm not going to do it. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. You can make a lot of bank vault robbing jokes, is all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
Exactly.
So stay tuned to the Lyrical Coffeehouse Inside the Vault coming soon. Can't give you any more details, but it's going to be big.
Like, we can't tell you who was in the crowd at all or anything. Can I tell them about the green room? How you had all the snacks for us? That was fun. Yeah. You were serving not this coffee.
I think it was a Lyrical Coffeehouse tea.
Yeah. We're telling them everything.
Oh, man. So we got a lot going on, but let's close out this show. You guys are just amazing. I'm looking forward for great things coming out of both of you. So I really enjoy working with both you guys. And I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, if you are having a comedy show anywhere in the United States, you need to consider these guys to do your comedy
overseas
show.
too.
Overseas. Matter of fact, we can work it out.
And you know what? I think me and Chris are willing to go out in space to do the first one.
We can work it out. So contact myself, Tim Day.
Jeff Bezos, hit me up, man. We'll go for 3.5 minutes. We can do a set.
How much money would you get paid for that, man? Just imagine. That's huge.
Dude, I think you'd be paying
on the moon.
Oh man, that'd be something else. That'd be otherworldly, I guess. Oh, sorry. Anyway, what? No, you had said something about. Oh yeah. So if you do want to check me out, find me on Instagram at Claw Comedy. Claw is in just sea law or the lobster claw, or we're in Maryland, so it's crab claw, guys. It's definitely crab claw all day.
Now, Teezus, where can we catch you at?
On any platform, that's at Thomas Terrell Jr.
And you can check me out at lyricalcoffeehouse.com. You can also check us out at America's Comedy Vault. And
before we leave,
find me on Venmo at Claw Comedy. I'll take any amount of donations, anything.
My man.
And you also have a podcast, right?
I do. It's been on hiatus because I've been coaching my son's Little League team. But yeah, it's called Franchise It. And if you've ever wanted to know about any 4 of the Crow movies or any of the Taken films, my podcast about movie franchises is the one for you.
So as we close this show out, we're blessed to have none other than Body of Evidence with the official song for the Lyrical Coffeehouse. So as we close this show out, you're going to hear none other than Body of Evidence and then J.J. Harrison. And thank you for joining us. We'll be back next week sometime. God bless.
Thanks for having me, Tim.
Amen.
What he done for me? Simple City, what's up? 100 proof in the tank. Easy Street. DJ Soul. Yeah. I just wanna, yes, I wanna lift my hands and dance. That's why I'm crazy. Yeah. What he's done. What he's done for me. Come on. What he's done for me. What he's done for me. What he's done for me. Praise in the pocket. From the cross to the grave, to the grave, to the God, to the Christ gave his life. And for me, you know he died. Yes. Now I got a second chance. Jesus Christ gave his stripes off this simple man. Come on. Christ on my side, I'm a friend. What? It's just a second that I'm in. Without Christ, I'm all yeah. It's just another day I'm living in this gratefulness and realizing without him I never walk again. But his stress just got me out. I realize with Christ I'm living with no doubt. So I'm making this way. Jesus Christ gave his life for me. Now I'm saying, come on. And every day it's a blessing to see. Representing this to be O.E. What he's done for me. Come on, come on. What he's done for me. Southside. What he's done for me. House of refuge. Hey. You don't know like I know what he's done for me. What he done for me. You don't know like I know how he set me free. You don't know like I know how he made a way. You don't know like I know how he saved the day. I just wanna praise him. Yes, I wanna lift my hands. That's why I praise him. Oh, come on. What he's done for me. Hey, what he's done. What he's done for me. What he's done. Hey, you don't know. You don't know. I know what he's done. Wait a minute. Hold that beat right there. I rock the mic. You rock the mic, right? Much love to the Southside Squad, man. Web captures. Look, I said it W-E-B-B. Web capture me. Hey, I said it, ooh, she wanna, ooh, she want my baby. I rock the mic, you rock the mic, right? Come on, yes, well that's the P-I-N-O, hold it for Pino. What he's done, hey, what he's done. What he's done for me. 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 How he set me free. What he's done for me. You don't know. You don't know. Wait a minute. Hold that beat for Tony. Tone. Drop me down. Wait a minute.